G'day and welcome to episode 136 of Trent365. Today is Sunday the 15th of April. I saw a story on Bloomberg this weekend that IKEA, that global flat pack furniture giant, is making a bet on megacities being a major trend for the future. And they're saying that they see the future of the world is going to be pretty much mass urbanization. With that, there'll be smaller living spaces or houses that will also come with thinner wallets, as in not as much disposable income, and also with that, less time, less available spare time. And I've got a couple of points of view on this. First of all, I think it always makes sense to look at what the big boys are doing, because these guys spend a heap of money, time and resource on doing research before they come out with these kind of statements. It's not just simply a gut feeling of the CEO or anything like that. So unless you have access to a whole heap of resource and data, then I think it's very important to consider seriously what the big companies and the market leaders say. But the other point is, I don't think you can necessarily take it blindly as the fact. Because when I think about that, okay, mass urbanization, I get it. With that will come smaller living spaces, makes sense. Less disposable income, again, kind of makes sense. But less time? I'm not sure I quite agree with that. With all this talk about self-driving cars and robots and artificial intelligence, I'm not sure there's going to be much left for us humans to really do. So I think the idea of having less time in the future, I don't think that's going to be a concern. I think it's the opposite. I think it's trying to find things useful to do with our time, things that create some sort of productivity and meaningful purpose for us. So that's my thought anyway. What do you think? That's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. You can subscribe on iTunes, Google Play Store, Overcast, Pocket Cast, or just follow along on the social streams. And I'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.